Look at using Google Forms within Google Classroom. So first thing I'm going to do, I have already made my Google form within my Google Drive, but I want to get it into my Google Classroom. So I'm going to click the big plus just like I have previously, and I'm going to choose an assignment this week. So you'll see that the assignment is now posted, my Google form is attached, and just like in other assignments, my students have not yet completed it and we'll wait for them to give their responses.
Okay, now that we're on the student side of things, Jacob can see that he has something due on Monday, parts of the CEL mini quiz. Here's his stream. He can again see that particular assignment. He's going to go ahead and open that. Once it's open, again, he can see those directions that were actually on the stream itself. Please read section 7.1 and then take the quiz. So open up the quiz, pops open in a new tab. There are red asterisks next to certain questions, so those are required. You can't submit this until those questions are answered. Now, once the student clicks submit, the assignment will be marked as done. Now, take a look right here. It says submit another response. That actually is something that should be taken care of on the form creation side, so that isn't there. That's something the teacher needs to take care of. But we can see if the assignment shows up as done.
All right, we see that we've had one student complete the assignment. I can actually go into my quiz and see the individual responses. So right now we're looking at the class summary, but since I only have one response, we're essentially looking at Jacob's responses. What's neat about this is if I click on the individual and I had multiple students in here, I can look at each individual student's responses. You can also print out each individual student's responses so that you can return it back to them if they needed to use it to review, whatever the case may be. What was nice about integrating Google Forms with Google Classroom, you'll notice when Jacob submitted the assignment, even though it was a Google form which bounces outside of Google Classroom, it made it appear that he had done it. He didn't have to mark it as done. By submitting the form, it automatically marked it as completed. This concludes our use of Google Forms inside Google Classroom. This is a great tool to use for formative assessments, mini quizzes, even a few longer assessments. All of your results end up in the nice response page, as well as dumping out to a spreadsheet if you wanted to look at them in a bigger, more formalized manner.